Good morning, ABM 12. We are now at the third week of our class. So, in this week, we are going to discuss about problems involving fractions, decimals, and percentage. For our content standard, the learners demonstrate an understanding of fractions, decimals, and percentage. Performance standards, the learners are able to solve problems involving fractions, decimals, and percent related to business. We have here our specific learning outcomes. At the end of the lesson, the learners will able to give examples of problems involving fractions, decimals, and percent, and determine which operations on fractions, decimals, percent must be used to solve a given problem involving fractions, decimals, and percent. First is computation of cost. Example, if you were asked to buy 2 kilos of pork which cost 275 pesos, how much should you pay and how much will your change be if you pay a 1,000 peso bill? Very simple problem. So, we need to identify or we need to write uh, 2 kilos of pork, each in which each kilo cost 275. So 1,000 minus or subtract by 2 times 275. So 1,000 minus 550 is equal to 450. Since the question is how much will your change be if you pay 1,000 peso bill. So therefore your change will be 450 pesos. Next is sales discount. Example, those seen in department stores, if a shirt's original price is 999 pesos and there's a 20% discount, how much is the discounted price? So just simply multiply the original price by the number of or the percent of discount, which is 20%. So multiply 999 by 20% or 0.20. The answer will be 199.8. Therefore, the discounted price is 199.8 pesos. Next is the interest rates. Example, you deposited your money in the bank worth 5,000 pesos with a simple interest rate of 1% per year. In 5 years, how much money will you have? So, the formula for the simple interest is equal to PRT, or the principal times the rate times time. So since our principal or the amount of your money is 5,000 multiplied by rate, which is 1%, times time, which is 5 years. So simple interest is equal to 5 times 0.1 times 5,000. So it will be equal to 5 times 0.01 is equal to 0.05 times 5,000. So your interest rate for 5 years will be 250 pesos or 250 pesos. The question is, in 5 years, how much money will you have? Therefore, we're going to add your principal amount plus the interest rate for the 5 years. Therefore, 5,000 plus 250 is equal to 5,250. So, in 5 years, your 5,000 becomes 5,250. Next is comparing cost of different brands of the same product given in different measure. Cooking a recipe for a different number of its usual servings. Example, suppose you want to have 15 servings using a recipe that is only good for 5 servings. Next is conversion to dollar or foreign or other foreign currencies. First, we have profits. Second, we have utilities such as Meralco, Manila Water, and Manila Bills. Third is computation of value added tax or VAT, and then service charge. Number 4, we have income tax, excise tax, and ad valorem tax. Number 5, we have salary deductions such as JSIS, SSS, and PhilHealth. Number 6, credit card interest payment. It shows why it is best to pay the total amount due for credit cards rather than rather than paying only the required minimum payment. Number 7, we have senior citizen discount. Number 8, we have premium payments. And the number 9, we have the inflation rate. Number 10, gross domestic product or the GDP. And then lastly, we have division of inheritance as provided by law. Okay, that would be all for our class for this week. Please answer your quiz number 3. Thank you.